Hi everyone, welcome back to Adonic Spirit. If this is your first time here, I'm so happy you found this space. You're in the right place for a little clarity, guidance, and intuitive insight. Today we are doing pick a card, yes, no, or maybe reading. I'll be using both Opal and Tarot cards to explore your situation, how things may develop, the possible outcome, and I'll give you some advice. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. If something doesn't feel like your story, that's completely okay. You can just choose a different group or another reading. We have 6 groups to choose from today. Group A with the turquoise, Group B with the opal, Group C with the ruby, Group D with the amber, Group E with the blue calcite, and Group F with the sunstone. Take a moment to focus your yes, no, maybe question and trust your intuition to pick the group you feel the most drawn to. I'll leave the timestamps for each group in the pinned comment and the description box, so you can go straight to your reading. If this space feels like a good fit for you, you're always welcome to subscribe and return whenever you'd like. Once you've chosen your group, I'll pull the cards and share what they reveal. If something resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment, even just the group you chose or an emoji that shows how it made you feel. I love seeing your responses, and it's a sweet way to connect with this community. Thank you all so much for being here with me today, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Group A. Welcome to Yes, No, or Maybe Pick a Card reading. You chose a turquoise. Today I'm going to look into some tarot and oracle cards to see what is the situation, how is it going to develop, what is the outcome, and I'll give you some advice. Let's start. Okay, Group A, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse, we have the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, and we have the Two of Pentacles. We also have here the Third Wheel and Death, and we also have a Care. So I feel like there is someone that you really love, and they made a bad choices. Yeah, so they were not loyal, and perhaps they betrayed you. There was a third party situation, but that is ending, and there is progress here, and you're going to overcome it and find a balance in this connection. Yeah, there is a lot of care and support here. Let's see how it's going to develop. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Ace of Wands. So it feels like you trying to get control in the situation. There is some protection energy, and with the World there is success and there is also passion. So I feel like it's already positive. There was an issue in the past that ended with the betrayal, but then you overcome it, and now it seems like a success and passion and security. So that's all really positive. I see it as a yes. Let me get you some advice. Okay, Group A, we have balance, intuition, flexibility. So we've seen balance earlier on, so you will get the balance that you need, and in this connection or whatever you're asking about, deep down you know the truth, and flexibility. If not this way, then that way. That means that just be adaptable, and that will help you to get the balance. I hope this reading resonates. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Hi Group B, welcome to Yes, No or Maybe Pick a Card reading. You chose the Opal. Today we're going to look into what is your situation, how is it going to develop, what is the outcome, and I'll give you some advice. Let's start. Okay, so Group B, we have here the Ten of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, Justice, Queen of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. We have here Curse, Triumph, Adventure, and Loneliness. So that's interesting. So I feel like here there is a feeling of belonging, adventure, passion. Yeah, here you can see both of them are about adventure. Maybe you started a new project, or it's a new relationship and it's full of passion and exploring it, and now you are looking for finding the truth and get clarity in the situation. You want some balance and fairness, and yeah, it looks like there is a generous, truthful energy that is very kind, but maybe you feel lonely in the process, like you're doing everything on your own. And with the Seven of Swords, there is a feeling of dishonesty and betrayal. Maybe someone or something seems just not as what you think it is, and you feel like that might lead to a misfortune here. Yeah, there is like you're not trusting someone, you feel like they're gonna betray you, or that could be what you're thinking they're going to do, and this could also be something that happened in the past already. It's going to play out different for different people. Okay, if that story resonates, let's continue. Okay, Group B, we have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the World, Temperance. We have Justice, Fury, Perseverance, Overload, and Friendship. So you're working really hard about something that you're passionate about. You want to get balance. That's appeared already earlier. So you're looking some fairness and something equal here. There are some decisions that need to happen, and you will get your accomplishment and success. There is going to be realization in the situation, but something that feels like it's not fair is making you angry. But it's telling you that if you persevere, but also make sure you don't overload, because it seems like overwhelming. I feel like maybe what you're doing have something to do with business or finance or some project, because it doesn't sound that much like a relationship. Then if you keep going with that, then you will succeed. There will be, with the world here, there is success, accomplishment. You're going to realize who your real friends are, and with connections and networking and perseverance, you're going to get to this success. So this is really positive. There are some obstacles on the way. There are some things that you feel that are not fair, but you will succeed. So I see this as a yes. Let me get you some advice. Okay, interesting. We have trust, reason, straight and true. Yeah, so the way forward is being true to yourself and with others, and find people that are truthful with you. I hope this reading resonates, Group B. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Group C. Welcome to Yes, No, Maybe Pick a Card reading. You chose the Ruby. Today we're going to look into some Tarot and Oracle cards to see what is your situation, how is it going to develop, what is the outcome, and I'll give you some advice. Let's start. Okay, Group C, we have the Chariot in the reverse, the Empress, the Fool, Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles with Coach, Alliance, and Evidence. So in the past, something was unsuccessful, there was feeling of defeat, and that leads to some confusion, and you were looking into it, you were looking to investigate, like what is going on here, trying to find clarity in the situation. There we have here with the Empress and the King of Pentacles a feeling of someone realistic, reliable, steady, providing energy, something that is looking like, yeah, material. And with the Knight of Wands, something, there is a passionate energy, a new beginning with the Fool here. That's what you want to get advice about this new beginning, with something that makes you feel happy and expansion. And with the Empress, it's all about success, and like the Empress have everything. She can provide, and she's beautiful and fertile. So I feel like there is a happy, passionate beginning with someone that is a provider, and there is a feeling of trust here, but you still need an advice because you're confused about something. If this energy resonates, let's continue. Okay, Group C. So we have the Two of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, there is the Five of Cups here, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords with protest, withdrawal energy. So there is a feeling of rejection here, of something that you're grieving because you lost it. And yeah, so there is indecision here about that, and there is warm energy here, but something was not fair, and you feel like that's a failure here, a feeling of defeat, where you come in with all this warm energy and you want to adapt to the situation, but there is a feeling of withdrawal here. Let's look at the outcome. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Death here. So I see this is a no, because you're in your head about it. Something has to end, and you're being true to yourself about it. You come with truthful energy, with generosity, but whatever you're dealing with is causing you anxiety, and that has to end. So the answer for you is a solid no to whatever you ask. Let me get you some advice. Okay, we have enthusiasm, higher meaning, and self-esteem. I'm true to myself, higher meaning, be profound, and enthusiasm, a new start. So something ending, but something new is beginning just straight after that. And you, yeah, there is enthusiasm about it. So be positive and know that something really good is coming just after this ending. Self-esteem, I'm true to myself, so be true to yourself about the situation and with all honesty of what you want and what you need. And higher meaning, be profound of what you really want. I hope this reading resonates. Group C, thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Welcome to Yes, No, or Maybe Pick a Card reading. You chose the Ember. Today we're going to look into some tarot cards and oracles to see what is your situation, how is it going to develop, what is the outcome, and I'll give you some advice. Let's start. Okay, Group D, we have here the King of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Empress in the reverse, we have the Devil, we have the Knight of Cups, we have guilt, courage, and isolation. So I feel that there is lack of inspiration here and toxicity that led to heartache and someone feeling guilty about it, but they are looking for courage to take a gesture to charm maybe someone vain that they cause you some heartache, and now they're feeling guilty, maybe they're coming in and out in a toxic way. Yeah, you wanted to have a teamwork with them and you thought you have common goals. You've been generous, or they've been generous in the beginning and considerate, but then there was this laziness and toxic energy of coming in and out. Now they're feeling guilty about it. There is some heartache caused by that, and if that feels like your story, let's continue. Okay, so how I see this thing developing, we have here the Nine of Cups, we have the Two Swords in the reverse, the Fool, King of Wands, Page of Cups, with withdrawal, family, and justice. So this person been disloyal, or the situation, whatever you deal with it, there was something that is not loyal here, and you are still optimistic about a new beginning in the situation or with the person, and there is potential for expansion here and sweet energy that's coming. Yeah, so it could be with another person that makes you feel like family and have fairness in the situation, or it could be that after you withdraw from that person or situation, things could work out with them in a new beginning. But at the moment, there just need to be like a stop. Yeah, it feels like something needs to stop in order for this new beginning to happen, with or without the person or situation, to get justice and feeling of home belonging. Okay, so I see this as a maybe. Let me get you some advice. Okay, group D, we have here the elephant with resolve. You will overcome any obstacles. The dolphin, playfulness, take time to play. And the wolf, guardian, you're safe and protected at all time. And we also have inspiration, be creative. And so I feel like, yeah, it's telling you that you will calm the obstacles that you're facing right now. Take time to have fun, be creative, playful, and know that you're safe. I hope this reading resonates with you, Group D. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Group E. Welcome to Yes, No, or Maybe Pick a Card reading. You chose the blue calcite. Today we're going to look into some tarot and oracle cards to see what is your situation, how is it going to develop, what is the outcome, and I'll give you some advice. Let's start. Okay, Group E. So we have here the Ten of Wands, King of Wands, the Empress, King of Cups, Ace of Wands. We have marriage and merit making. So I feel, wow, like with the Empress, it's all about fertility, happiness, expansion, beauty. The King of Cups is like balanced energy, wisdom, consideration, generous. And with the Ace of Wands, is passionate, new beginning, and energy, inspiration. This card is about goodness and morality. We have here marriage, dependency, couple, and the King of Wands is visionary, swift, and courageous. It's all about expansion. It's two together. It sounds like you're asking about a relationship that is making you really happy, and it feels very passionate and really good. There was something in the beginning that was burdening you or stressing you, maybe with responsibilities, but here there is so much love and expansion, so that looks so positive. Let's see how that develops. Okay, Group E, we have here the Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Star, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups, we have going with the flow, sharing and friendliness. So I feel like this is very positive. You're dealing with someone that tried to charm you, that is being romantic. They can sometimes be vain, and there is a feeling of a lot of choices, and maybe too many choices, and losing control, escapism, in a fantasy of, yeah, maybe this person is like just kind of fantasizing about the future and telling you we'll do this and this and this and that. But all in all, it looks like there is hope in the situation, renewal, faith. So you need to release something. Something was in the past, was hurting you or whatever, stressed you, or something went wrong. You need to release and have forgiveness. And that there is kind energy, calm, compassionate energy, and friendliness, sharing and going with the flow. So it all look really positive. This is a solid yes to whatever you asked. Let me get you some advice. Okay, so courage, ask what you want from that person, you know. I mean, if you want to know where it's going and your needs and wants, just ask for them directly. Giraffe, you are able to see what is in store for the future. You can see a future with them, and playfulness, take time to play. That a great reading. I hope this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, Group F. Welcome to Yes, No, or Maybe Pick a Card reading. You chose the Sandstone. Today we're going to look into Tarot and Oracle cards to see what is your situation, how is it going to develop, what is the outcome, and I'll give you some advice. Let's start. Okay, Group F. We have here the Nine of Cups, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Swords with Mask, Live and Learn. So I feel that you're dealing with someone that is dishonest and is wearing a mask. They are not who they are saying they are, or there is a trickery in the situation. There is a energy here of greed, and greed here as well with materialism. So could be someone trying to take advantage of you, someone you're doing business with, or whatever situation is that. It feels like a deception here. I'll be very honest. Yeah, you seem to be really happy and positive about the situation and optimistic, but there is something that you need to learn and about the situation and get more information about. It feels like, yeah, you need to move forward, transition from that, and do a proper research, because this feels like a deception. Okay, let's get more information. Okay, so I feel like this is something to do with work that you're focused on and persevere. You're feeling like, okay, I just need to work really hard and concentrate on that. But then it feel like there need to be an ending here with the coffin. There need to be an ending, separate from and make a change, because that's going to fail. It may appear like a quick opportunity or some opportunity that will bring luck, but it's unstable and you cannot trust it. So the answer to whatever you ask is no. Let me get you some advice. Okay, so we have patience, discipline, consultation. So I feel like, yeah, that's time for change, and be patient. You will get your comfort. I hope this reading resonates with you, Group F. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.